The roads that we test drive your car on typically aren't the same as what you drive on a daily basis. Here's a perfectly good example. We had a customer that he had a Nissan Pathfinder, an older one. He would tow a trailer. So this would be, I'm going to say, probably about 35 miles from our place on a highway where he would go uphill, pulling his trailer, and it would fall on his face. Without the trailer, it was fine. He had good acceleration, good power, okay? So, we were able to diagnose this and figure it out. But, I was close to, do you want to really pay us what we need to charge? Because, hey, we're here to make money, just flat out. Let's be real. To drive a car 35 miles with a trailer hooked up to replicate what you experienced with the right diagnostic equipment hooked up to it, hoping we can catch what was causing this problem. Now, we were able to figure it out. We were able to replicate that here close to us. But a lot of times that's what it takes, folks. When we're test driving cars, we're test driving them on the roads around our shop, not 20 miles away where you drive. How you drive from your house to Starbucks and then their job in the morning, this is an example. So just, remember that this is part of my education. I can educate customers when it comes to noises, vibrations, and weird stuff while driving, is the roads we drive on typically aren't the same as what you drive on. Here's just another analogy that we've used. This has to come with, because this is all stuff I've experienced in 27 years, been doing this since the 90s, that let's say we put a new control arm on your front suspension, and it's a 15-year-old car with 120,000 miles on it. Well, guess what? The rest of that suspension's 15 years old with 120,000 miles on it. So sometimes we put a new suspension part on. Guess what? Now it exposes another suspension or steering part that was just a little bit weak that we couldn't identify because the original part failed. So these are just stuff that I have to talk to people about so they're pissed off at their car and not me. Have a great day.